what does the world look like in the future, and what am I trying to transfer across to the next generation?
We're going to build the 21st century economy based upon encrypted sunlight that you can program. We're not going to build it based upon lumps of yellow metal, and we're not going to build it based upon paper that's losing 1% of its value every month. That's currency, but that's not asset.
Everything is going to change. It's not just how we bank, how we transfer money, how we store value. We're moving into a truly digital world of which everything around us will change. You know, people need to start getting familiar with things like the metaverse to understand where this is all going. And across that, once you start creating a digital world where, you know, everything from education to where people socialize is digital, where people store value, transfer value, create opportunity is all digital. That whole world is a very large world of which we now have this pristine collateral base layer, which is Bitcoin, which is phenomenal, right? That gives it the stability and the anchor point from which to build. But I don't believe that it's all going to end up on the Bitcoin blockchain, and it doesn't necessarily have to, even if it's suboptimal. I think it's a much larger space, and there will be a interoperability amongst protocols to create this digital renaissance age. And within that, Ethereum probably plays a large role. So, and I see it differently than I see the Bitcoin ecosystem currently. Again, that may change. We don't know where this is all going. It's organic. You know, it's driven by millions of people. It's not driven by one person saying we're going there. So where it goes is where it goes. But I think probabilistically speaking, it is a multi-protocol interoperable world with Bitcoin at the center of it.
You know, our view is that, you know, Bitcoin is a treasury reserve asset, and it's $1 trillion. And that makes it the most stable monetary body in the economic universe. So we just went and borrowed $1 billion. We invested in Bitcoin. We'll wait for Bitcoin to flip gold. We expect to make $10 billion off of it. When I look at things outside, and I think that Bitcoin is, if you look over the last 6 months, the price is going up at 700% a year. If you look at liquidity, on Binance, it was trading 605 million a day 6 months ago. It's trading 4,937 million a day. That's growing at a rate of 1,376% a year by a factor of 10. So the liquidity is exploding in Bitcoin. The price is moving up. It's stabilizing. If I look at innovation opportunities, I feel like there's 3 pockets of innovation in the world. There's crypto innovation at the base chain level, and that's what Ethereum is. And there's other crypto assets that are working on innovating in that level. There's crypto innovation at the layer 2 level, which is what Lightning is, or open source things on top of Bitcoin. And then there's a lot of centralized innovation going on at Square and PayPal, when Fidelity issues an ETF, when Morgan Stanley tries to sell a fund. All of these are innovations: big tech and finance and Bitcoin banking and crypto banking and centralized things. I think, look, you can just go borrow $1 billion, buy Bitcoin, and wait 3 years, and you might make 10 billion. That's financial, you know, that's just a financial play. That's a play. I feel like, to Raoul's point, we've got an explosion of opportunities, and you can decide that you want to focus in on the base layer crypto innovation area, or you can focus on layer 2 solutions, or you can just do more pedestrian things like ask yourself, if you're Fidelity, how do you plug into digital assets? And everybody's got their opportunity. It's so big. So, you know, and you can build an insurance plan that's based on Bitcoin, and it would be 100 times better than every insurance plan in the world right now. Is anybody doing it? No. Could you make hundreds of billions of dollars doing it? Yes, it's just a different thing. So I would say hundreds of thousands of opportunities. No human mind can grasp every opportunity. It's going to be a competitive market, and who knows who's going to prosper and who isn't. I don't know, but Raoul would say the market will sort it out, right? And just let the markets be the markets, and capital will flow to wherever it's going to work. And that's part of the wonder of what's going on right now.
This is the future. It is the future of the entire financial system. It's the future of the digital world. It is the future of how we're going to transact in that world, how we're going to create opportunity in that world. And it's best represented currently by Bitcoin. So to not have a significant proportion of your portfolio and a significant proportion of your mind share is really missing the big picture. We've basically just discovered America. There's a whole new world. And you can be the European saying, well, everything's going to remain the same. But it didn't, and it won't. And so that is what you have to do. You have to embrace this new world.